Oh my God. Well, hello y'all. It is 2023 finally. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo a todos ustedes. I hope you guys are doing great. Today's video is going to be actually very like, let's just call it like very intentional, because I made sure to write every single thing that I'm talking to you guys about down on my notes, because these are things that I've been practicing myself in the past 3 years. And some of these things, of course, are new on my list as well, but some of the things I've been doing this for myself. And I wanted to share these things with you guys because I do believe that this year, 2023, something is in the air, and I feel like it's going to be a great year. So I want to share these things with you guys, especially for my ladies, because I feel like we just have a lot of work to do. We got so much work to do, y'all, and I really want my ladies to win. I want you guys to, attract good things, attract good, good people and all these things, you know what I'm saying? So take notes, agarren papel y tijeras, agarren su papel y sus plumas, and let's write everything down, y'all, okay? So let's get right into the video. We're talking about things, how to become our best selves in 2023. This is something that like I said, I'm really serious about, because I've been in this healing journey and becoming better myself as a woman. And so I want to help y'all. The first thing that I would suggest you to do for this new year, it is work on your vision board, okay? Y'all know I'm the vision board queen. I even do an event every year for this, because I highly believe that when you write things down on a board and you put it on on paper, I'm a visual person, so I have to see things for them to make sense to me, right? And if I can create this vision where I can see everything that I want to accomplish in the year and paste it, put it on my room, I can see it every morning. I think that is me being intentional with the things that I want to accomplish. And trust me when I tell you these things are real. My definition of manifestation is just praying, having faith, and putting in the work, and that's how you manifest, right? That's what I believe, because you can say you want a car, but if you don't put in the work to get this car, then you're not gonna get the car, sis. So that is all it is about. Create your vision board, be intentional with it, take your time, and I promise you, we're gonna talk in 2024, all right? The next thing that I want to say is, for you to be your best self in 2023, is forgive yourself. I don't know what happened to you last year. I don't know what you went through last year. Sometimes we go through things in life where we feel bad about it. We're like, damn, I don't know why I did that. I wish I would have never done that. It could be anything, but I want you to walk into this year forgiving yourself and letting go of that, whatever that is. That is very important, because that's how you're creating space and you're making room to, to new things, right? You don't want to carry that in the new year. You don't want to carry that it's okay. There is power in letting go, and forgiving ourselves is the main step to get rid of all that. You know what I'm saying? So forgive yourself, sis. It's okay. It happened. Learn from it and move on. I know it takes time to do so, but I want you to really pray and ask God to allow you to, help you forgive yourself from whatever happened. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I know somebody else out there needs it. So that's what I'm saying, because God put it in my heart. Okay. The third point would be, guys, practice your femininity. Okay. I know that this has been a topic of discussion since 2022, and let me tell you something. It is so important. I'm an alpha woman. I carry a lot of masculine energy, but once I started to understand the reason why I was carrying that energy, I was like, okay, it makes sense, let me change it. The reason why I've always been so masculine was because I have daddy issues. I've always been this defensive person. I've always been this independent woman, to the point that sometimes it was even hard for me to ask people or my partners like for help, because I feel like I had to take care of it. And I still kind of struggle with that sometimes, don't get me wrong, but it has gotten a lot better, because I'm allowing myself to just be more feminine and allow others, especially my men, to, you know, to just take care like of me in certain areas. And it feels so good to do that. Also, part of practicing your femininity is like, you know, getting your nails done, you know, going to get a wax, your toes, getting your hair done, you know, doing your makeup. Like, it just makes you feel more feminine. Like putting on perfume, smelling good. Like, these are things that will help you start practicing your being in your feminine energy. There's a lot of women who don't normally do these things because they just feel like it's not important, but like I promise you, the moment you do that and you start to do that, you're gonna feel better. Also, just being more soft. Like, there's nothing wrong with being soft. Can we live the strong black woman thing in 2022? Because honestly, I don't want to even get that title anymore. Like, I'm tired of being strong all the time. I don't want to be strong all the time. I want to be like, I want to allow myself to feel my emotions, feel my feelings. Like, I want to be that person. I don't want to always be strong. That is also part of being a feminine person. So let's just get rid of all this masculine energy that we always carry. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with having both, but everything has to be balanced out. Don't have one or the other. Try to keep everything in a balance. The next thing will be take care of yourself. And when I mean take care of yourself, I mean I'm talking about emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Being like, once you start taking care of yourself emotionally, you become more emotionally intelligent. You're like, trust me, y'all, you just know how to handle situations more. Like, you don't really act off emotions, but you act off like logical, right? Like, you're being more logical. Example, most men are logical beings. Like, a man can be going through a heartbreak, but that man he's gonna take care of his business. He's gonna go to the gym. He's gonna do everything he gotta do to make sure that he's fine taking care of his stuff. Women, we're usually more emotional. You know, we start like, we just do crazy stuff, you know, because we're emotional. And I've learned that doesn't take us anywhere. So I've been practicing a lot to become more emotionally intelligent, because I don't want to act off emotions with anything. I always want to think about what can happen in the long run. I'm always thinking longevity. I'm always thinking like, how can this affect me in the future? So I want you guys to do the same thing. Don't always just act crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, control yourself. You know, that's one way of working on yourself emotionally. Also, when it comes to physically, you know, hey, wanna go to the gym? Go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Start like fresh. Don't just go crazy like, oh my God, I'm gonna start going to the gym 7 days a week. When you know damn well you're not gonna go to the gym 7 days a week. So start like with 2 days of the week, 3 days, like whatever works for you, do that. Stop trying to compete with people. Stop trying to compare yourself with people on the internet, because trust me, everything on the internet is curated, y'all. Trust me. So do what works for you. Get more active. I'm trying to do that myself, because trust me, I've been slacking, okay? Eating better. Like, all these things are things that will help you become better physically. And also, you know, internally. Oh, spiritually. Yes. Being spiritual, like spiritually in a good place, is a good feeling. I know for me, I really, really, really have tapped into this a lot. Like, I love where my relationship with God has been lately. Like, I just feel like I'm more close to Him. I can listen to God more. I'm more discerning. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, I have made so much progress with my relationship with God that it makes me super proud to know that I don't do anything without God. Like, I don't do anything without praying to God. Nothing. I remember when I went on a date. When I went on a date with the guy that I'm dating now, I literally prayed before I went on a date. And that was like the first time that I prayed with all my heart, like, before going on a date. And I promise you guys, that, like, me praying about that, like, changed everything. And so I really want to encourage you to be more, you know, tap into that more, read the Bible more, even if it's like once a day, but do something. Don't put God first in your life. Like, putting God first in your life will really change everything, and you will be able to be more discerning. You'll be able to like catch things. God will communicate with you better, and also asking God to communicate with you in a way that you can understand. That's very, very important, because yeah, you can, you gotta be very specific when you're talking to God now. So saying that he can communicate with you through a friend, through like a post on social media, I believe in all these things. He can communicate with you through anything. So always do that, and that's also part of taking care of yourself as a whole. Maybe I'm preaching today, okay? Also, I'm gonna say, I don't know what point or what number we on now, but this is the next point. The next point is challenge yourself this year, okay? Challenge yourself. This creates character. I don't know what it is that you want to do that you've been wanting to do for the longest time, that you've never done it because you're just in your head a lot, but challenge yourself. Do something different this year. Do something that is going to push you a little bit, that's going to get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. I promise you guys, when you do this, this creates a lot of character. It makes you a better person, and that is very, very important. So I don't know what it is that you've been wanting to do. Think about that as you're writing everything down, as you're creating your vision board as well. Like, what is it that you've always wanted to do? It could be you, I don't know, working out, right? Like, you want to work out, but you just cannot work out because you just cannot. Challenge yourself. Give yourself a month, or I don't know, whatever you want to do that works for you, where you're working out for this amount of time, once a day, 30 minutes. I promise you, once you kind of get to that level and you just get in the rhythm of things, it's going to become so easy for you. So that is one thing that I would advise you guys to do. And it creates character, which is great. Trust me when I say that. Another way to become your best self in 2023 is help others. Helping others is a way of becoming a better person. Being your best self. Why? Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I help someone, it could be anything. It can be like me giving that person $20 for lunch, whatever. That makes me feel so good, and it really does something to me, because I feel like I'm doing what God wants me to do. That's just me personally, right? But for you, it could be something different. Do something that will help you help somebody. That's my point. Like, it's great. It's a great feeling, and that really creates a better, it helps you become a better person overall, period. Stop comparing yourself to other people. That is the worst way. Like, comparing yourself to people is the worst thing you could do as a human being, honestly. Because guess what? Everybody's dealing with something. Everybody's dealing with something. I don't care how good they look online. I don't care how much money they have in their pockets. Everybody's dealing with something. So why do you want to compare yourself to somebody else when you don't even know what they're going through, right? So focus on yourself. If you have the goals that you want to accomplish those things for you. Don't worry about anybody else. Just stay focused. Stay focused this year. If you have to say no to certain things, to certain people, that's fine. But comparing yourself to other people, y'all, I promise you, that is so old and so whack. Like, everybody got something going on, and I honestly don't want to have nobody else's problems. I don't want to have nobody else's problems. I can understand you being inspired by people, but when you compare yourself to other people, then that's not good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know that. So overall, y'all, this is like my tips for you to become your best self in 2023. I highly do believe that, it's going to be a great year for all of us, as long as we stay focused, we are on the right people, and we will do the work. That is the only way that we're gonna have a good year. Also, if you're watching this video right now, my vision board event is January the 14th. It's gonna be this weekend. I really want you guys to come out, be there. Listen, it's gonna be great. All of the materials will be included. If you buy your ticket, everything is going to be included. You don't have to bring any materials. Everything will be given to you. We will have vendors. We're having an amazing panelist, bartender. We're having an amazing host, an amazing DJ. It's gonna be so fun, and I really want you to be there. If you live in Houston or in the Houston area, I highly recommend you to come out. Get your tickets on my Instagram bio. You can click the link and it's gonna take you straight to the tickets platform. You guys, it's gonna be also super lit because we're having an after party right after the events, and y'all know how I do. Y'all know I like to turn up and I like to have a good time, so it's gonna be nice. We're gonna have drinks on sale all night. Y'all come out, get your tickets, bring a friend, and I cannot wait for all of us to crush this new year with grace. It's gonna be an amazing 2023, and I am sending you, all of you guys, some love, some good energy, and some positivity. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you all, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.